Hello, I am just getting ready for my day, and I thought that I would show you a little bit of my routine so that you can maybe get some ideas and maybe steal a little bit from me. So the first thing I like to do is put on my moisturizer. So when I'm doing my daily routine, I definitely do a lighter look than I would do if I were to go out or go out to dinner or do something a little bit nicer. So this is definitely a minimal look, and I mean, normally it's about your 5-minute fix, right? That's what we call it when it's quick and easy, but obviously it's going to take a couple extra minutes maybe, just because I'm going to be telling you, so it takes a little bit longer. So I just put on my moisturizer for my face, which is super important, especially with this dry weather. You want to make sure that you're keeping your skin hydrated so it doesn't get dry or flaky or cracked. And you also want to make sure that you do that to your neck. So I put it on my face and I put it on my neck, and our moisturizer is super great for that. So now I like to let this dry a little bit and kind of seep into my skin. So the next thing I'm going to do is my foundation. So we all have our own routine of doing this. Normally, if I were to do my eyeshadow, I would do my eyeshadow first and then put my foundation on after, because then if I have any fallout, it can clean up all of that. So because I'm not going to do any eyeshadow, just because it's a very warm day and I'm just going to work, I don't need anything. So I try to be a little less fancy. The kids like me either way. They're not super judgy, right? So I'm going to do my foundation, and I am chiffon, which if you need a color match, I'm super happy to help you. It's very easy to do. We just have to figure out if you have more of a pink skin tone, a yellow skin tone, if you're tan for summer, or if you have a little bit more of a paler skin tone. It's up to you and what your skin looks like. We're each different. And Younique just added 3 new extra skin color foundations, which I'm super excited about because we aren't all the same. So it's good that we keep all those colors out there so that we can incorporate everybody. We're not just catering to the select few, right? So I put 5 drops of that liquid foundation on there, and then I go all over my face. Okay, did that. Now I'm going to take my concealer. This is my favorite step because right now these circles under my eyes, they have got to go. So I actually like to do this step after I do my liquid foundation. Some people do it first, but I think it helps with my contouring. So I like to do it after. So I like to do a V under my eyes. Some people simply do circles, but I think that this eliminates really that bag look on my face. I try not to draw attention to the roundness and rather create a triangle. Then we're gearing away from that. So now I put a streak of this concealer right down my nose just to brighten it up. And I take a foundation brush and I just blend this out. My nose is itchy today. Excuse me. Okay, now here comes some more of the magic, right? So this last month we came out with our sculpting trio. This comes with 3 beautiful shades to help contour. Now, if you weren't one of the lucky few that got one of these with a free brush, yes, free, that's okay. We have more that you can order, or if you'd like to do that right now, you need some ideas for how to contour and you don't have a kit, you can definitely use your bronzer. Very simple. So Right now, I'm going to take our darker color, the brown, and I'm going to make kind of a fish face, if you will, and go up from the center of my cheekbone out. See how I look kind of dirty now? It really creates that shadow under your cheekbones to create a little bit more definition. Now I'm going to take that same color and go down the bridges of my nose. Okay. Now you can go in here and lighten that hairline. Here on your chin. Under your lip. And Cupid's bow. So, now, as you can see, I have these super awesome brown marks, right? This is the fun part. So you can either take a clean brush if you have a good one, or you could use a blending bud. I have both, but for sake of you need to get this wet and I'm not near a sink right now, I'm actually going to use the same brush that I used for my foundation. And I'm just going to blend all of this in. So I'm just using some circles. Now, I always said ain't nobody got time for contouring. But then I realized how simple it was. And it really is simple. If you need help, let me know. But I guarantee you can do this. It just takes some practice. Okay, let's see. Okay, nice and blended. Okay, now, here comes the fun part, the highlighter. Now, we have a super fun shimmery highlighter here. So, I like to use my finger just because it's super simple. And you just go right here. And you're highlighting so that it catches the light. And another really great spot to put this, even if you have shadow on, I don't have shadow on right now, but when you have shadow, I can still add it, is right under my brow bone. And once again, it just catches the light. And Cupid's bow. Once again, I'll blend. I don't usually blend my eyes just because I don't need to. Because of the shadow, it's just good to catch the light here. Okay, so there is my skin, right? So I've done the contouring. Now I'm going to do a powder finish because anytime that you put a foundation on, you really want to make sure that you're covering that up with something just to kind of set it, right? So I use our powder foundation in chiffon as well. And I really just go over my whole face, make sure I'm getting in there. Really holds on to that. And now, if you are one of those people that aren't super happy with your natural skin tone and want more of a bronze finish, or just want to look more tan, that's when you take your bronzer, very last step, and you go through and make sure you bring the bronzer onto your neck, because otherwise your face is going to be a different color than your neck, and we don't want that, because then everybody knows that you have a lot of makeup on. You don't want it to look like you have a lot of makeup on. You want it to look effortless, right? We're enhancing our natural beauty. Okay, so I did my face. There's only a few more things that I do on just a regular basis. I like to add some blush to my cheekbones. My eyebrows, of course, which right now I've been filling them in with a powder, and I actually really liked the results. So I've just been using our liner shader brush and a palette, and I've been going in. See the difference in that brown? How it makes my eyes really stand out, and it matches my hair, right? I actually did a bunch of makeup for an event last weekend, and some of the women didn't like their brows filled in, so it's definitely an acquired taste. Okay, and normally I would finish over with the brow gel, but I actually just ran out, so I need to order some more, just to kind of hold those babies in place. Now I'm going to do one of my most favoriteest steps, because I just think it's super, super great, is our mascara. Now, watch my lashes go from boring to fabulous in just a few steps. Super simple. Okay. Gel. In this step, you can get as tedious as you'd like to be. You can really pull apart these lashes and get in there, and then they can get really, really big. Fiber. Gel. And just gel on the bottom. Now, if you haven't seen the new technique for our mascara, I will share it with you in another video, because I did it the other day and people honestly thought I had false eyelashes on, and it's very simple. So I did my lashes. Final touch is lips. Let's see what I got. Let's go simple with our simple look and do a little Luxe lip gloss. And there you go. That is my daily routine. Super simple, super easy, and you can do it too, I promise. Just try. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.